The following segment on News Talk 1340 KROC-AM and 96.9 FM is brought to you by Robin Gwaltney, Gwaltney Group-RE Max Results. Good morning, Robin.
Well, good morning.
I love summer.
Me too.
So, we've been talking the last month or so about what Gwaltney Group does, which is real estate, buying and selling homes, property. I was going through your website, and I was intrigued when I ran across your mission statement, and it certainly addressed a lot more than just real estate, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And it focused, a third of it on the community itself, more than just your customers. Maybe you can explain.
Sure. So, just to enlighten everyone, at the Gwaltney Group, our mission statement is to treat our clients like friends, to treat our team member like family, and to work together to enrich the communities that we live in. So we're very big on that. I mean, if you think about the correlation between quality of life in a community and real estate, it's very closely connected.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
So I feel that one of our major responsibilities as realtors is make the community as great a place to live as possible. So I'm really proud of the fact that our large team is quite involved in the community in so many ways. At one of our recent sales meetings, we talked about which organizations we sit on boards for, which organizations we donate to, and I can tell you that we sit on 22 boards collectively. So I'm very impressed and thrilled by that. Recently, one of our team members got involved in community government. Crystal Gillespie has been appointed to sit on the Planning and Zoning Committee.
Oh, wow.
So I think that's really huge.
That is a hard, sought-after position.
And I feel like it's, with her knowledge in real estate and connections to the real estate world, I feel like that's going to be a huge benefit to that board as well as, to the community. So I'm super excited about that. And then just some of the nonprofits that we serve. Obviously, this community is so full of generous, caring, giving people. I just can't believe there's too many places in the country like it.
I don't think there are.
I mean, speaking first-handedly from our 17 years of living at the Rochester Better Chance House as volunteer house directors, house parents, I could not believe how people stepped up to the plate to serve on the board, to donate, to make the house, stay operating. Just, it's crazy. So for being not the largest community, we sure do have, some very generous people. And I love the fact that we as a successful real estate team give back to the community every chance that we get.
Now, being on those boards can be time consuming too.
It is time consuming, but one of the glories of real estate is we do have a lot of flexibility. And again, with the large team, if somebody has a commitment to a board meeting while they have a buyer that wants to go out looking at houses, it's really easy to get one of our team members to cover for us. So it does help. I mean, it really helps. Another thing that we do, Andy, that I'm really proud of is we sponsor pretty much every major fundraiser that comes around. I mean, you will find it very difficult to go to any one of the fundraisers and not find a table sponsored by the Gwaltney Group, because we really like to give back to this community that gives us so much. And we, I think, today 4 of our guys are out golfing. And
so it's not all
it's not all bad, but it's good to support the golf tournaments and the dinners and the silent auctions and all of that. So I'm really proud of the fact that we are so deeply ingrained in this community.
It is amazing that you can't go practically any weeknight, let alone the weekends, and not run into, some sort of charitable event taking place.
Yeah.
So I imagine the members of your team are running all the time then.
All the time. And you know what I'd like to say to any viewers that are listening is, and I've put this offer out there every chance that I get, if you have an organization that is run on volunteer power and you're looking for good people to serve on committees or get together for, like a once a year function where you just need manpower, certainly call on us, because we just love the opportunity to give back to this community.
Now, I've gotten to know you over the past month or so and know your background and where you came from to get to the real estate business. Is that kind of a common road? I mean, you're talking about people on your team that are engaged in all these sort of things.
I mean, I see, in general, I feel like there is a lot of involvement from realtors in this community. I can only speak to the agents on my team. Certainly when I go to fundraisers, I see other agents and I see other sponsorships. And again, I've told you before, I think my colleagues are the best. I mean, we have a city full of fine realtors, and I'm proud to be a part of that. But it's who we are made of at the Gwaltney Group. It's just what we do. We just really want to go above and beyond and not only take care of our clients while they're buying and selling houses, but also do what we can to make this community a better place to live.
Was this something that right away when you formed Gwaltney Group that from day one you're going to do this, or did it evolve?
No, it happened. I mean, again, after living in as resident directors for volunteering to do that for 17 years and raising 40 kids, volunteering is part of my fabric, right? And so it's just kind of the natural thing. So right away, the people that I'm attracted to have on my team are people who are like that, and people who also have the giving spirit and like to be involved in the community.
I imagine it's a lot of fun, too.
It's a lot of fun.
You develop networks of people who are like-minded as well.
Correct.
I know you mentioned giving back to the community and what a great community is. Have you, I guess, firsthand seen, enhancements to the community from all the involvement, with these nonprofits that we have everywhere in town? I mean, I've seen it.
Definitely. I can give you small examples, like something like helping there, and I don't really want to name their names just to protect the the nonprofit, but there are certain nonprofits that provide much needed shelter for people, and I've been very proud to be involved in helping them with real estate transactions, where I'm able to step in and waive my fee thanks to my very generous broker owner. And it feels really good to be able to help a nonprofit, and then all of a sudden they get to grow their business, their I don't want to say business, but their foundation to the next level because of the financial support and help that we're able to give them.
We're talking with Robin Gwaltney, the Gwaltney Group-RE results, and we're talking about the organization's community involvement this week, among other things. And I know later on we're going to talk about something fun you might be able to take advantage of as well. We'll be back in just a few moments with more with Robin Gwaltney on News Talk 1340, KROC-AM, and 96.9 FM. Good morning and welcome back. I'm Andy Brownell with Robin Gwaltney, Gwaltney Group-RE results, News Talk 1340, KROC-AM, and 96.9 FM. Robin, we've, I just mentioned RE/MAX results, and earlier you and I had talked about the Results Foundation. Tell us all about that.
It is amazing. One of the reasons that I am so excited about being a part of RE/MAX results is just who the company is and what they are all about. Our broker owner is John Colopy, and he is one of the most generous and giving people that I have ever had the pleasure to meet. He just really believes that it's his duty or his pleasure, I guess, to give back to the communities that he has businesses in. And that's a lot of communities. He's the largest RE/MAX broker owner in the United States. So he has, I lose count, but I think it's like 37 offices in different communities, mostly in the metro area. But he is adamant about taking the money he makes in the communities that he serves and giving back to the communities. So he has created Results Foundation, and I think it's in its 5th year now and getting larger and larger, and he just does amazing things for the communities. So when us agents are so involved in these nonprofits, we go to him and we say, hey, will you sponsor this or support that? And he is right there for us because, the community has served his company well. So he is into giving back to the community. So it's awesome.
And I love stories like that.
It's just awesome.
The business person oftentimes gets painted in a negative light through the media sometimes, and people have no idea the generosity of a lot of these folks.
Well, and that's the thing is that sometimes people will say, wow, you work a lot. You make a lot of money. What do you do with all your money? And I say, the more money I make, the more money I can give away, the more people I can help, the more lives I can affect. And that truly is the thrill of it.
And you mentioned before that the owner of the RE/MAX Results, he came and approached you because of your work with with the
Rochester Better Chance. Yeah, they were into recruiting good people. Yes, they wanted to recruit effective salespeople and productive agents, but I remember at my interview with them, they told me that what they were most attracted to about me was the fact that I had given back to my community and had won the National Association of Realtors Good Neighbor Award, which just basically indicates that I've been an involved part of my community. And that meant a lot to them. And so hearing that was music to my ears instead of just hearing, you sell a lot of houses, come over here and you could make us a lot of money. So I liked that they wanted me because of the kind of people, my husband and I, for the kind of people that we are. And I knew that it was going to be the right fit.
Now, the foundation itself, is that funded just purely through the profits of the company itself?
Well, and a lot of the agents donate directly to Results Foundation. Sometimes it'll be like so much per transaction.
Okay.
And then we have like next week a big golf tournament, and it's not just open to the RE/MAX agents. Of course, it's the vendors and the people that we do business with and friends and family. And the tournament itself has gotten bigger each year. And last year they had their first gala, and that was a huge success. So I see that foundation really going places, and it's just so exciting to be a part of it.
Is it a matter of just the kind of causes that you as members of the team pick out, or is it what kind of work does the foundation do?
Oh no, you should look it up. Results Foundation, they provide scholarships to some kids to the University of Minnesota. They support so many. I mean, in Rochester, I can tell you that they have supported the Cancer Telethon. They have supported autism, Go Red for Women, Neuro Hospitality House.
Goes on.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, I think pretty much any RE/MAX agent that's involved in a nonprofit, Results Foundation backs us up.
Locally, the stuff you're involved in, I know I'm not going to ask you to give a list because from what you've said, we could be here for a while. Is there any special events or causes that you're especially have you heard of Project Legacy, Andy? Yes, I have, in fact. Yeah,
I'm super excited about that, and maybe because it lines up with Rochester Better Chance, and it involves kids that came from non-opportune background,
a rough place.
Yeah, I mean, and not like the RBC kids. They had loving families and a place to live, so it's not exactly the same. But the fact is the opportunities weren't there, and the program opened up more opportunities, which is exactly what that program does for a lot of the kids that are finding themselves homeless, here in Rochester. I mean, it's crazy. And the first time I was invited to one of those events, I was just like, okay, this is totally something I have to get on board with because I totally it just really melds with me. I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about kids, and I'm passionate about giving somebody an opportunity to change the trajectory of their life, and it's just exciting. And currently I'm sitting on the board for the Neuro Hospitality House, which is also something that I feel good about. I love the Boys and Girls Club. I do everything I can for them. I mean, there's just a lot of things that, and I feel when it comes to this community, there's enough opportunity that there's something that everyone is passionate about.
It is a community that was built upon doing just what you said, caring for other people.
One of our team members is actually the recipient of a heart transplant. So we always make sure to partake in the Gift of Life golf tournament and support them in any way we can, as well as Results Foundation has supported them. So I feel like when you line up with, I think that's it with everybody, right? When
Sure.
there's a certain cause that you kind of, for some reason, gravitate toward, that's what you're interested in giving your time and your money to. So,
And these organizations you mentioned, they all started out really small. I think at the Gift of Life Transplant House, and obviously it's grown enormously.
yeah.
But the demand is still there, and then the demand continues to grow because Mayo and its transplant operations continue to expand.
And on a side note, Ed Pompane, who is an integral part of the Gift of Life House, is a fellow realtor, and he is also a winner of the Good Neighbor Award from the National Association of Realtors. So 2 in our small community, and it's 5 people win it throughout the whole association each year. So it just speaks really loudly to what kind of a community we have and what kind of realtors are here in this community.
Absolutely. Robin Gwaltney, Gwaltney Group-RE results with us this morning. We'll continue our discussions about community involvement in just a moment on News Talk 1340, KROC-AM and 96.9 FM. Welcome back. Good morning. Andy Brownell with Robin Gwaltney, Gwaltney Group-RE results on News Talk 1340, KROC-AM and 96.9 FM. This week we've been focusing on community involvement and the Gwaltney Group's extensive involvement in the community. And Robin, you've described numerous ways that your team and yourself are involved in the many charitable organizations in town, the nonprofits. I know a big part of your mission statement also mentions your customers, and lots of folks, especially in businesses like yours, got to have some fun with those customers once in a while and give them an opportunity to, to enjoy themselves for being in association with you. Is that something you guys get involved in?
We love to do customer appreciation events. We come up with all kinds of fun things. We've done, like fall parties where we give away pumpkins for carving, or giving away pies at holidays, or, rent the movie theater for a kid's movie. I mean, we do all kinds of fun things. And we actually have a really fun thing. I'm glad you brought it up, because we have a really fun thing this summer. And I know this past Thursday was the first Thursdays on First.
Gorgeous weather, unlike last year when they had a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah, it was a good kickstart, and let's hope it keeps going like that. So we had the opportunity to team up with Thursdays on First and basically sponsor the 3rd Street. So it's First Avenue and 3rd Street.
And that's kind of, because now it's what? Thursdays downtown.
Thursdays on First and 3rd, isn't it? Or is it Thursdays downtown? Oh, is it? Okay.
Because now you get to use 3rd, right?
Yeah. Well, Thursdays on Thursday. Well, I can't even talk now. Thursdays on First and 3rd would have covered that, but okay, I didn't realize they changed the name. Anyway, so that little 3rd Street is that little private segment, and it's a cool little place. And as a business, we had the opportunity to secure that spot for private use.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we actually did that for 3 different nights this summer. We have, and just to keep it easy to remember, we have the last Thursday of June, the last Thursday of July, and the last Thursday of August. And we're going to have some fun down there. It's going to be our theme is going to be fun and games with the Gwaltney Group. And we got some fun stuff going on. When we get a little closer to that night, I'll kind of talk a little bit more about what we have down there. But it's sort of a gated off area. We don't need ID or anything.
Oh, no golden
or
ticket?
Proof. No, but, if you consider yourself friends of the Gwaltney Group, whether that be past client, current client, future client, friends and family, we invite you to come and see us down on 3rd Street on the last Thursday of June, the last Thursday of July, and the last Thursday of August. We have a perfect view of the stage. And we're going to have some seating because you know how sometimes it can get difficult finding a place to sit down.
A little crowded at times.
Yeah. And so it should be nice, right? And we'll have some shade, and we'll have a photo booth, and we'll have a lot of fun stuff going on down there.
Yeah. Well, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing.
I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that either until this year we were approached, and I thought, what a fun way to both, again, support the Downtown Alliance and the community and promote our group and do our customer appreciation event all at the same time. Makes sense.
And perhaps offer some information to people who don't know all about the Gwaltney Group.
Absolutely. Hope to see some old faces as well as see some new ones.
And they can enjoy some music and enjoy the conversation. It's impossible to go down there and not run into at least a couple dozen people.
It seems like everybody in Rochester comes out for Thursdays on First. I love it.
It's even more than the grocery store.
Yeah,
you're guaranteed to run into somebody.
Thursdays downtown. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll have to get that straight. By the end of the summer, we'll have that all figured out.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Really excited about that. So yeah, it's fun. We're also really involved this year in the Rochester Fest. We actually are sponsoring the hot air balloon event.
Oh, great.
And we have a team from the Gwaltney Group that's actually going to be, I don't know what you call it, but a balloon crew. They're going to help land.
Chase it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And we sponsored the T-shirts that everyone's going to wear. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Are you going to be part of the chase team?
That's a no.
Okay.
We do get.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I think probably more work. I'm not that physically strong. I don't know. I don't want anybody's life in my hands. That's all I can say. There's probably something I can do, but
that's one of the most enjoyable events of Rochester.
And I, for the very first time, went to see the balloons all lit up last year, and that's when I got so excited about that.
And they do it right at Soldiers Field where they light them up.
It's beautiful. So, yeah, I'm excited to be a part of that this year. And like I said, we just really love getting just immersed in this community in every chance that we have, and whether that be volunteering on a board or supporting a table at a charitable auction or coming down and helping put together bikes for Toys for Tots or working at a soup kitchen or sponsoring a hot air balloon and helping, the balloon event rather, and helping land a balloon. I don't know.
Well,
it's like we're up for new adventures. It'll be fun.
I have friends who have been into ballooning.
Yeah.
And it's one of those hobbies that you can't do it by yourself.
Have you ever ridden in one, Andy?
No, I have not.
Would you like to?
I don't know.
I can. Part of the sponsorship is I get to put 2 people in 2 balloons. So this is your opportunity, Andy.
One of the things is the landing. The going up looks pretty easy.
But it won't be me helping you land, so that should give you a little bit of peace of mind.
Oh, boy. It's been an interesting hour, or a half hour here, learning a lot more about the Gwaltney Group. But, again, what you're really here for is the buying and selling of homes and matching people to the right home and the seller to the right buyer. And we'll talk more about that in coming weeks, I'm sure, different aspects of that.
Always anxious to help with any of your real estate needs.
And if somebody wishes to get a hold of you or a member of your team, how do we do that, Robin?
Certainly. You can reach out to the Gwaltney Group either at our website, gwaltneygroup.com, or call my cell phone at 507-259-4926.
And a reminder that it's the last Thursday in June, first Thursday in July, and the next one after that as well, right?
The last Thursdays of June, July, and August. The last Thursday.
Just the last. You see, I had it
the
wrong.
Last Thursday of June, the last Thursday of July, the last Thursday of August.
Good thing we discussed that because I had it wrong in my
we'll
head.
have time to talk about it between now and then.
And that's down at Thursdays Downtown.
Thursdays Downtown.
And everybody enjoy that and hopefully take advantage. Robin, good to see you again.
Nice to see you,
See you next weekend. Robin Gwaltney, Gwaltney Group, RE/MAX Results. I'm Andy Brownell, News Talk 1340, KROC-AM and 96.9 FM.